Have you ever wondered how we, as Homo sapiens, came to be? How our evolution took place? The topic of human evolution is one that has been hotly debated. Ian Tattersall, a prominent anthropologist, once stated that despite numerous hominid crania found in eastern and southern Africa dating back 400 to 200,000 years, none of them seems to be a close predecessor of Homo sapiens. Our species, it seems, is unique and unprecedented. Tattersall further argues that there's no evidence to support the idea that we gradually became who we inherently are over an extended period, physically or intellectually. This brings us to a fascinating question. If our evolution wasn't gradual, then how did it occur? And why is Homo sapiens so distinctive? This uniqueness of ours, is it a result of some unknown evolutionary leap, or is it a product of our imagination? So, does this mean our understanding of human evolution is incomplete or possibly incorrect? Let's delve into the popular image of human evolution, the one you've probably seen in textbooks and museums. This depiction presents a tidy, linear progression from ape to man, with each figure in the sequence becoming ever more human-like. It's a compelling visual, isn't it? But according to Bernard Wood, a professor of human origins at George Washington University, this image is nothing more than an illusion. Wood's words in 2002 challenged the widely accepted notion of our evolutionary journey. He argued that the neat and tidy progression from ape to human is a misrepresentation, a fabrication that even experts find hard to discard. The reality, Wood suggests, is far from this linear narrative. So what if the fossil evidence for human evolution isn't as compelling as we've been led to believe? What if our evolutionary history is based more on imagination than on scientific evidence? But what about all the fossils and reconstructions we have of our ancient ancestors, you might ask? Well, the truth is, as Stephen Jay Gould pointed out in 1980, many of these fossils are merely fragments of jaws and scraps of skulls. They serve as a basis for endless speculation and storytelling, but do they truly paint an accurate picture of our evolutionary past? Ernst Mayr, in 2004, further highlighted the issue. He pointed out the large unbridged gap separating the earliest fossils of Homo rudolfensis and Homo erectus, from Australopithecus. In the absence of missing links, we often rely on historical narratives to fill these gaps. But how reliable is this method? Are we perhaps constructing an imaginative story that fits our prior expectations, rather than one that reflects the reality of our past? This is a question we must not shy away from. What if our reconstruction of the past is more fiction than fact? Challenging preconceived notions and accepting new ideas is never easy, but that is exactly where science often leads us. For instance, Henry G., a respected editor at Nature, boldly declared in 2011 that the iconic image of the ape-to-human evolutionary sequence is tosh nonsense. Yet, despite its inaccuracies, this image remains deeply ingrained in our collective consciousness, influencing debates and coloring our expectations of what human evolution should look like. Fast forward to 2021, Sergio Almacilla, a senior research scientist at the American Museum of Natural History, echoed G's sentiments. He stated that the narrative of hominin origins is a big mess, muddied by confirmation biases and interpretations that fit neatly into pre-existing narratives. Almacilla warns us, unless these interpretations are grounded in testable hypotheses, they are merely just-so stories. So where does this leave us in our quest to understand our own evolution? Let's take a final look at how our understanding of human evolution might be shaped more by storytelling than by scientific evidence. In 2021, an article titled "Visual Depictions of Our Evolutionary Past" made waves in the scientific community. The lead researcher, Ryan Campbell, in studying the depictions of human evolution in natural history museums, found significant inconsistencies in how ancient hominins were visually reconstructed. He stated, "Spend some time comparing reconstructions of the same specimen and notice an obvious fact. Hominin reconstructions vary in appearance considerably. I expected to find consistency in those reconstructions displayed in natural history museums, but the differences even there were so severe that I almost thought all previous practitioners had never encountered a single hominid reconstruction before commencing their own." These variations in depiction underscore the role of imagination in our understanding of human evolution. Without a complete fossil record, we are left to fill in the blanks with our own narratives. We build stories to give context to the fragments of jaws and scraps of skulls, to create a seemingly smooth journey from ape to man. But these stories are, in essence, conjectures. They are informed guesses, influenced by our own biases and assumptions. So we must question how much of our understanding of human evolution is fact and how much is fiction. Could it be that the story of human evolution is, in fact, a grand work of science fiction that is based far more on imaginary storytelling than it is on scientific fact?